How about this one? How about this one? So who cares what daddy thinks? No, that's ugly. That's not ugly, but it's corny. Actually, I don't like it anymore.
Live.
Hello.
How
No,
is
sorry.
everyone?
Gorgeous hair. You're welcome.
How is everyone? Oh my God, Dion, how are you? Living with Lika, how are you? Can't wait to see this. There's so much on this show. We're going to try and answer all of your questions. If there is something that we are totally missing, breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Breaking news.
What?
Christie has been hospitalized.
Oh my God.
What?
For what?
He got the COVID. He announced he had the COVID earlier.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
So
God.
I got it too. Jesus.
Karma, karma, karma. That's what I gotta say.
Breaking news.
Come on,
Breaking
Nina.
news. Christie is hospitalized.
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
We are going to do everything.
I don't like that when it's ugly. Why did you take?
We are going to do everything COVID Trump related on this show. He checked himself in because of asthma and weight. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you know, you have that much money that you can just check yourself in. Like, come on, people. We saw Chris Cuomo suffer. Suffer. I don't know if you guys watch Chris Cuomo and his wife suffer inside of his home.
Yep.
In his home. But Chris Christie can check himself in a hospital. Is that even an option? That's an option? I guess it's an option when you're wealthy.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. I guess it's good to be wealthy.
That's
Yeah.
the key when you're wealthy. Yeah. Yeah.
On taxpayers' dollars.
Yeah.
Let's leave it. Yep.
That's the truth too. All right. Just as we came on, that came on my feed. So I think what we're really discovering is that anybody that's been around these people, including Chris Christie, leading up to the debate is going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it comes down to whether you believe it or not, this is what's being said, right? Whether you believe it or not,
Mhm.
this is what's out there. And if this is what's out there, we can disprove it later because we're the psychics. But can we prove it until there's a tell-all book next year?
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lamar, welcome.
Hi again. Thank you for having me on again.
You're
Glad to be here.
welcome. You're quite
No.
welcome.
Being on.
What
Yeah.
you say?
Oh, I said we love Lamar being on.
Yes.
And
Psychic
Me
Bella,
too.
say hi to your fans.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today.
Yes. Hey, Lamar.
hi.
And Psychic Carlene, say hi to your fans.
Hello. How's everyone?
Oh, thank you, Living with Lika. And I'm Tracy Brown. And today is all about the leader of the free world. And what the hell is going on? And guys, because the leader of the free world is sick with COVID, we are not going to judge the sickness. and we kind of have to be respectful no matter what. You
Yeah.
know, we got to follow Biden's lead. And what did Biden say?
We hope you get better.
We do
Exactly.
too.
That's
Yeah.
what Biden, and that's what Obama said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we've got some amazing examples um, that is teaching us how to be better Americans.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though I've got my air quotes up for everything, you can interpret it any way you want. I just got my air quotes up.
Yeah. It's still fishy.
It's so fishy.
Yeah.
Um, so I just want to remind everyone we're so Biden friendly. Just
Yes.
so you all know, we are 100% Biden friendly,
Yes.
Mm.
and we're going to be voting.
I would be voting for a snail if it was our party's choice against him.
Yeah. I'm going with Biden.
I'm voting Biden.
I couldn't pick
I'm
it.
Canadian. I would vote for Biden.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got something. It kind of, I was going to make it the lightning round, and then we decided to change it at the last minute. And we've got a whole bunch of questions. And if there's a question here we didn't answer, once we get through these questions, then we can answer any of y'all's questions. All right. So,
Mm.
who wants to start and with which question? And we'll just go one by one.
Well, why don't you start with, did Amy bring the COVID in?
Oh, hell yeah. What? Okay. You know, I'm ready for that one. Something went wrong at the Rose Garden. Something went completely wrong. And nothing against prepubescent 6-year-olds, but there were too many of them at this Rose Garden. The kids should have been left home.
Yeah.
I listen, guys. You're at the White House. There's a COVID issue. Nobody wears a mask. As a mother, you should have stayed your children home. Your husband should have stayed home. They could have had cameras zooming the event, but there's no way children should have been there. I'm sorry. That is the thing that's upsetting me.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, some adorable, adorable kids, just adorable. Were any of those kids the super spreader? Did the COVID come from Amy or any member of her family? And this is not, an attack. This is a psychic overview of how the super spreader got in. Because these
Exactly.
idiots haven't been wearing a mask ever.
Yeah.
So you
Mhm.
have to look at the newest, infiltration.
Yeah.
Now, was it Amy or was it somebody in the group? Pull the living cards. All right. All right, guys, stay with me. Did Amy and her posse bring the COVID? I'm starting out with the Five of Pentacles. But I'm also getting the Chariot. I'm also getting the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a giving card. Here.
Mhm.
I know it sounds a little weird because we normally see this card as an offer, but it's also a very giving card, right? I get the Queen of Wands, and this does absolutely look like Amy. There's a lot of confusion. I think people are questioning, could it have been her? They don't want to say it out loud because she is the next nominee for the Supreme Court judge. So I don't think they want to say it out loud. I think they do believe it. I think Hope Hicks took the hit for spreading the COVID amongst everyone. It was definitely not Hope Hicks. As a matter of fact, this could be Hope Hicks. They started confusion right away by giving it to Hope Hicks. Guys, I get the justice card.
Mm.
I get the justice card. That does represent Amy. And they're in opposite directions, right? So here is, I believe it's Hope Hicks, right? And this is justice, right? Justice is my number 6 card. Hope is my number 4 card. By the way, I don't believe Hope has a job anymore. I'm sorry, sweetie. I get the 2 of Swords. There's some fear if it comes out. There's a lot of fear if it comes out. The 5 of Cups is Amy. I think I said this before. I think she's giving up.
Yeah.
I think she's giving up. I don't think this is something that she wants. I think she's giving up.
Mm.
I get the 9 of Cups and my hopes and fears, and I think it's something that she wants. But her hands are tied behind her back. There's something here. I would be really, really shocked if they can go through with the hearings with the super spreader. I would be really shocked. And this card is the Lover's card, right? And what I like about this card is there's secrecy in the Lovers, right? So, you know how someone told me, first of all, someone told me that somebody at the White House is having an affair. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of like information and I can't look at everything. And one of the things that I got is somebody's having an affair at the White House. All right.
I believe that.
Thank you. Which might help spread this, by the way, is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Right. So the other thing that I'm getting is lovers. And you know how when somebody's having an affair, right? And you want to trick the person, like your wife or your husband, you want to trick the person, you actually bring your lover to the forefront of the situation. You bring the person in and you say, this is my consultant, this is my da-da, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel like happened between her and Hope.
Okay.
I do believe that Amy might have been somehow the super spreader. Let's put it on the adult, not the children. I think she might have been the super spreader. I think they know it. Interesting enough, when you get the COVID, the symptoms are not overnight. The symptoms are about a week away. So when it hits hard, but it's about a week away. So with that being said, this is how Hope Hicks stood in front of her. Does anybody remember what date the Rose Garden was on? Can you guys tell me what date the Rose Garden was on? Because this super spreader spread way too fast. Can take a few days, right? Well, we're not going to talk about Sunshine, whether or not Trump makes it. That's wishful thinking, and Spirit doesn't let us do that. All right? Oh my God, yes, it hits hard. So you understand, you must have had it. September 25th?
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, right?
Yeah, that was 8 days ago.
Yeah.
8 days was September 25th. That's what I said, a week.
Mm-hmm.
In their case, it took less than a week because this super spreader is strong. There are different strands of the COVID, by the way.
There are.
And they got this super spreader. Here's what I think. Okay, look at the video again. Look at the video in the Rose Garden. Look how President Trump walked out. Then he was kind of stooped over then.
Yeah.
It looked like he wasn't feeling well that day. Also, I think he's been wearing too much makeup to cover up the fact that he's getting pale.
Yeah.
Did anybody see the video just before he boarded the helicopter to go to Walter Reed? It was so scary. It was so scary, so scary. He looked like a zombie. Let me see if I can find it.
Mm.
This is him without makeup. Let me see if I can solo this. This is him without makeup.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I saw that video.
He looked so scary. I was scared when I saw this. First of all, is this the president without makeup? He's
Yeah.
actually a white man? What is the shame in being white? Like, I don't get it. And let me tell you something. He's been wearing extra, extra makeup. Look at him at the debate.
He looked horrible at the debate.
Lamar, he was wearing a bronzer the color of your shirt.
Yeah, exactly. And he was sweating. I thought he looked like he was sweating. Yeah.
Oh, he might have been sweating then. Yes.
Mm.
They're covering up, and I'm gonna stick to this. They're covering up for Amy, and this is Mitch McConnell, I believe, trying to cover this up.
Mm.
So they came up with this scenario so fast, thinking one that the president wouldn't go down so fast. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Like, they came up with this scenario like speed lightning. Okay, Hope, you take the blame. You take the hit. And it's my understanding Hope is upset.
I just got something as you were talking, Tracy.
Tell me.
Does anyone notice synchronicity between Trump and Kim Jong Un?
Yes.
Like their
Mm-hmm.
storyline. I just picked that out.
Yes. Oh
Like
my
he's
God.
like he's taking a page. What were you gonna say, Colleen?
No, I'm agreeing to Lamar.
Go ahead, say more. Tell me.
No, this all falls in karma.
Yep.
It's time for Trump to pay all his deeds. Like everything that
Yes.
he has done to people, he has to pay.
Yeah. But it is very similar to Kim Jong Un.
Yes.
This
Very.
this this disappearing act.
Even his sister's gonna get it too. I mean, not COVID, but she's gonna get her karma too. I heard she's worse than him.
Kim
The
Jong Un.
sister that's been telling everyone what they need to know.
No, the sister, Kim Jong Un's sister.
Oh, okay. I'm getting confused with the
Yeah.
leaders now.
Horrible ones.
All right, I'm done here.
I guess I'll go next.
Go for it.
My question is, did they announce it 24 hours later? I guess we're talking about Trump, the COVID.
What's the question again? It's all
Did
Trump.
they announce his COVID 24 hours later? I guess is the question.
Yes. Now, do you know what that means? Because he made the announcement October 1st at
Yeah.
9:54. That's a Thursday.
Okay.
The doctor said something 72 hours after diagnosis.
Mm,
They're doing something 72 hours after diagnosis.
those
72
3 days.
hours after diagnosis is tomorrow.
Okay.
So
72 hours is 3 days.
did he have it's 3 days, but
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 3 days. So did he have it on Wednesday?
Okay.
No. Did he know about it on Wednesday?
Okay. Let's see. The Trump.
But remember, okay, Rue on the plane on Tuesday and separated Hope on Air Force One.
Okay.
So by Tuesday, after the debate, they knew Hope was sick.
Yeah, they did. I picked that up immediately. I'm pulling cards now. I do pick up that I think they got word that someone around them was like sick. So they kind of knew like, uh-oh, like maybe we got it, maybe we didn't. So I think they got word of something was spreading around or they may have come across something.
Mm-hmm.
But I get the number 6.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I get the number 8, Scorpio season. What does that mean? I think he knew. He definitely knew. That's the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
He knew. Um, but I get the tower though. I get the tower and the placement of death. I get the tower and the placement of um the subconscious. It's in a
Mm-hmm.
weird placement. It's in a weird position. I don't know. It's very like literally the best way I can describe it. It reminds me a lot of Kim Jong Un. Like I just get something about Kim Jong Un, but he definitely knew. I think they were trying to figure out, like they were trying to plan it before they came out with it, though. Like before they revealed he actually had caught it. But they definitely knew. I don't know why. I guess he may have had it. This may there may be his second time getting it though. I could be crazy, but that's what I pick up.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going. Just go with your feelings. No
Okay.
judgment here. We're trying to figure it all out. But I think this is the second time.
Yeah, I get that this is his second time. Um, he's definitely in treatment. I think he definitely got the COVID. Like I know there's conspiracies out there saying did he get it? Did he not get it? I think he got it a second time. I'm gonna stick to that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but he's getting treatment now. But I don't know. There's something about the tower that just makes me like. I did a reading on him earlier on Instagram, and I remember saying something like I think he's out of the race. So I don't know. I think he may. There's something about this second hitting of COVID with him where I think it may knock him out of the race somehow. Or if he does get reelected, he's not going to finish his full term. But there's definitely secrecy here because I get the King of Swords and the placement of secrecy,
Mm-hmm.
things going on behind the scenes. That's what I pick up. So he definitely knew. I think he knew before Wednesday even. I want to say Tuesday or something like that. That he caught something or he definitely was around someone that had it.
Yeah.
That's what I pick up.
Well,
But
let
this,
me help you with that.
yeah.
So they didn't take the test on Tuesday.
Mm.
They got there too late.
When did they take it?
Well, they didn't take it at all for the
Oh,
debate on Tuesday because they got there too late.
wow.
So that made me very suspicious when I heard that.
Yeah.
Also, everyone, why would the leader of the free world back in like April or May say that he was taking remdesivir? That was one of the drugs that he took. And remember, he said, I took it. I took it. And I'm thinking, why would you just randomly take a weird experimental drug? Right? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
I took it. I took it for a week, something like that. And then they tried him on cocofoam, whatever that drug was. All right. Remember, because he said, I took cocofoam and you should too. And several people of the public took it and one man died.
I
Because,
don't remember any of this.
yeah, because I don't remember the name, Cora cocofoam, something like that. Do you guys remember? Because
Everyone, yeah.
he
Yeah.
said, take it, it's safe. And then some woman had this chlorophyll coca in the house. and she took it, hydrochloroquine.
Yeah.
Hydro, right?
Yeah. Hydro.
Hydroxychloroquine. Thank you, everyone. They're showing it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what happened was is that this woman, chloroquine, this woman heard the president say it at a press conference. She took it and gave it to her elderly husband. He dies.
Mm-hmm.
She's severely sick. I don't even know what happened to her. My point to you is, why was he taking remdesivir, chloroquine? Why? If
Yeah.
you had not already had symptoms of the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not his
So
first
I think
time.
you're onto something.
Yeah. I don't think it's his first time.
I think you're onto
Mm.
something.
Yeah.
So then I heard, okay, so you're really onto something, because then I heard that, I can't tell you what date, but they gave him remdesivir at the White House, and he must have had a reaction to it. And
Mm.
so that's one of the trials, right? So then they said, let's go to Walter Reed and give you another trial.
You know what I just got?
Go ahead.
This may be really crazy, but I wonder if Trump, because the tower shows up in my placement of sexual genitals kind of thing. I'm wondering if he has like an STD or something like that.
If yes, what?
Like
An
an
STD.
STD.
Who knows? That's one of those things that's gonna come out later. Who
Okay.
knows? But it's
I feel
okay
like
to
that would be
say
really,
it. I'm a big fan of saying what you psychically get,
yeah.
because when it comes out later, but like, it's just like, I wonder, it's gonna be like, maybe part of it could be an STD too. Like, say it differently. That way, when it comes out a year from now, boom, it's a hit,
Okay.
right? But if you say I wonder, then when we go back to look at it, it's like, oh, you didn't nail it. You need to nail it.
Oh yeah.
So it's okay to nail it, because with Trump stuff, we're not going to find out till a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Okay.
But
Thank
I really get what you got. Like, it's all resonating.
thank you.
Whew,
Yep. All right.
Bella, go
So
for it.
I
What question
have.
do you have?
Did he already have an underlying condition, or did he already have the COVID, like heart or stroke? So
Okay.
I definitely got confirmation that this was the second time that he's had it.
See?
And remember, Tracy, I like had told you one time, I said, I swear to God he has it. Either that or he was about to have a heart attack from so many Big Macs, because
Yes.
remember he did some press conference and his face was like waxy white and he looked like pallid and sick and like he couldn't breathe. And remember he
Yes.
was gasping for air while he was talking.
Yeah.
And then a couple weeks later
Yep.
was when he said that he took those medications and he was fine. And so Spirit was confirming and saying that's when he had it. The
Yeah.
first time. This time around, actually, what's funny is, like, the first time it hit him much harder sooner, is what they're
Mm-hmm.
saying too, but then it went away quicker. This time it
Okay.
came
That
in,
I can see that. Because
but
that's why I
this,
think he was acting a certain type of way, because it went away. So he's like, if I could beat it, then America can beat it. This is what I was
yes,
thinking.
yes, but this time around, it's like it starts off slow, but it's
Yeah.
going to really take him out and take him down for a long time this time around.
Mm.
And so, because I kept getting that he has a very, very weak immune system because his body fought it off already. So, of course, now that he gets a different strain, it's going to affect him worse.
Mm.
And the second thing that I was getting was he already like had one of those things kind of going on where it's like, hey, you have heart disease or something like that, but like it hadn't
Yes.
affected you yet.
Yes.
And
Well,
now that he's had COVID twice, because I kept getting the Three of Swords, but I literally could feel the swords in my heart, and Spirit was confirming to me he's definitely going to suffer like with this in his heart area. Like it might cause him a heart attack,
I could see that.
but he did have a heart
yeah.
condition already. Also,
Yes, I
you
got
know,
it.
what was funny was that the woman did come up, but
Mm-hmm.
because I got 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups as to where did he get it first,
Mm-hmm.
they're saying the campaign trail. He already had it. He exposed her, not she exposed him.
Okay.
Or people around him exposed her, and then she just didn't know she had it and then went back and exposed a bunch of extra people, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. It's like, oh,
Okay.
I caught it from you last week, and now here I am at your party giving everybody else around us it. So it's like she was more middleman than initiator
And
as to
she is
where
Hope
from.
Hicks?
Both Hope and Amy
Uh-huh.
is what I was getting as far as that goes. So, there's a lot more people who are going to come out and let us know that they have it as well. Like, it's going to
Yeah.
come down to it where it's like damn near the whole entire White House has it, and the only person that doesn't is the night janitor. and
Yes.
I
so
could see that.
there's going to be lots of it. They're struggling to figure out, like, do they let people know how bad it is? Because they're seeing this as the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower moment, where it's like, this is not only bad, but it's affecting every one of us and all the people around us, and it's a trickle
Yes.
down effect because it affects the whole entire Republican Party and not just everybody that's in the White House or their reputation. It could
Yeah.
really, throw the whole election and then they all lose. But the final outcome that I got from it was justice. So it's like this sickness is leading to justice. So I do feel
Yeah.
like it is part of his karma, but also helping aid and get him out of the White House because he's not supposed to be there anymore.
So let me tell you with the heart part of it, just to give, back up and give some history. Remember, he disappeared in November of last year.
Yes.
He wound up at Walter Reed and nobody knew why.
And Spirit said that's when he found out how bad his heart condition was.
Yes. Now, I saw him having a mild stroke, but stroke and heart go together.
Yeah, because if you have you can throw a clot from your heart to your brain and cause the stroke.
Right.
My grandfather, that's how he had his major stroke.
So the
Wow.
other thing is that they announced what his meds were. And one of them was an aspirin. And a person that does not have a heart condition, they do not prescribe aspirin.
Yep.
So Biden is in the same age bracket. So you can't say, well, he's, this and that and the third and, 72, 74, 77. I don't know how old everybody is. And that's why no, you prescribe, heart med, which is considered a heart med, aspirin. But most
You know
times,
that.
here's what bothers me.
Mm.
You don't even prescribe an aspirin unless there's another major med that you're taking. So
Yeah.
they're lying even about the meds that he was taking, but they couldn't. They had to give us something, so they gave us aspirin, and I'm like, whoop, 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 aspirin, heart, aspirin.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying in the comments, yep, my grandma takes it and she has AFib. Exactly. And they're saying they prefer Tylenol for COVID. So yeah, aspirin was to prevent the clotting and heart issues.
Exactly. Which means there's another meds that he's taking, and they omitted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Hold on. Just talking to Chelsea. Chelsea, like, I got my own, impressions on Trump, but I haven't read the cards on it yet. I'm like, just come in and read it.
Yeah.
Yes! Chelsea!
I look like crap. And
How
that's
dare you? How dare you be pretty and not have makeup on?
I got a
That
sticker on for my
is
daughter.
despicable. What do you have on?
Buds.
Chelsea, I have that top.
No,
Chelsea.
you don't. No, you would love it though.
No, Chelsea, I got the same goddamn top.
Get
Do you
out of
want
here.
me to go get? Do you want me to go get it? I'm gonna go get it.
Oh
But
my god.
wait a second.
What's
That
up
is
with
an
the
adorable
top?
top. Listen
It is
to me.
so
I
comfortable.
love it.
I've never worn it before.
I love it. No, I've got the same top. I've got this. I have a whole closet full of lace tops. I love lace.
I
got
love
something.
it too.
Well, then there you go. See, I think you're my daughter, and you had to choose between your
I'm
mother and me.
another mother. It's
Because
like
you're the same age as Brian. So I think you're like, I'm going to go with the white mom this time. That's what I think happened.
it's cream beige. I like it.
I have it in cream. I'm telling you, I have that top.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I should at least join for a little bit. Like totally
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Hey, everyone. By the way, somebody new I haven't met. Hi.
Lamar.
Lamar.
He came last
Hi,
week.
Lamar. Not Lamar Odom.
No. Definitely not Lamar Odom.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chelsea.
So Chelsea, where are your cards?
Oh, it's good to see you, Bella, too. Hi,
Oh,
Bella.
hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I got my cards. Oh, did you say my
Okay.
cards? I got them in
So
case.
we're taking questions, and you can take your time reading the question. Hi,
Hey,
sweetie. That's Carly.
Hi, Chelsea.
This is Caroline. Carly,
What-
how you doing?
what-
Oh my gosh, it's
Doing
working.
good.
It's working. Yay!
So here's a question for you, right? We all took questions. I gave you, the list of questions. Here's the question for you. Is Trump's Dr. Sean Connolly lying to the American people?
Okay.
Read the cards. No opinions here. No opinions.
No opinion. Just the cards. Let's see what the cards say.
Just the cards.
You got it.
Did I leave it open?
Haha.
God damn it. I
You
meant
got
to leave it
at
open.
the top.
Chelsea, go ahead and shuffle your cards. I got family here. Hold on.
You got it. So funny. Chelsea the doll. Love her. Felt bad. I couldn't make my Chelsea home. You know? I usually look more glamorous. Buns up.
You look pretty.
You look great. Don't worry. You look nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Y'all look nice. I don't know what you guys do with these questions. Do you normally do this kind of, I've done it different ways, but do you guys maybe do like a 3 spread or like more?
Whatever you
Ooh.
feel.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm feeling. Okay.
I feel slow.
For sure. All right.
Did you want to repeat the question?
Question is if some doctor is lying.
Yeah.
That's not his name. But, about health stuff.
I can't wait to get home and get them cards.
Yay.
Oh, you don't have yours? Oh.
Are you
No,
in Uber?
I'm almost home.
Interesting. It's also going to be interesting too if Christie actually can talk to me. Last time I was doing this, I was like, Christie's top matches the background. And this time it's like, I have the same top as you, Chelsea. Pretty funny.
Wow.
That's funny. Amar, how do you know Tracy or know everybody here?
I watched Tracy. I started watching her on YouTube years ago.
Oh,
I'm actually a YouTuber.
are you in LA?
No, not yet. I'm in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Cool.
Yeah. But that's how I met her through YouTube.
Ah, right on. Tracy's awesome.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. Me too. I've known her since I was 12, 13 years old and stuff.
Oh wow.
She kind
Are
of got
you
me
new?
into this stuff. Yeah, I was on TV show with her son, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
her and my mom were like two weirdos on set who liked each other because they were both kind of different. And I just always liked Tracy's
I
free
love
vibe.
her.
I consider myself a free bird. I don't know. She's a very free bird, free spirit.
Very nice.
Big fan of her.
No. It's in school. Not in say.
A little vacation, you have your Thanksgiving break, birthday,
Who is she
your
talking about?
Christmas and everything. But
I am from Leesburg, Virginia. Someone just asked what part of Virginia.
Virginia. Cool. I'm originally from Chicago suburbs
I'm just afraid.
myself,
Oh, really?
but I live
30
well outside of LA right now.
trying to take a plane.
So I've spent
I want to move to
my
LA.
life, I mean, like more of my life in LA than anywhere else probably.
Yeah, I want to move to LA eventually.
Yeah. No, you well, you know, different places bring different things.
This is true.
I like to travel, so
Yay.
should be worldly and see
I'm new to it.
different places I like. No, actually, I'm rocking like Bella's style right now. Like, Bella and I got like the same kind of style going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a little cooler than me, but hey, rocking the bun.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good wash my hair day.
Today's like a day where I was like, got him on this phone call. I'm like, I never am on the phone much, and I'm not a huge phone person. I like, unfortunately, I'm like a texter, but chatting, and I don't usually stay on the phone long. I was on the phone for 3.5 hours with somebody.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot to catch up on with somebody, and I did not realize it was that long. And then other things happened. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm late. I haven't showered, done anything. But I said, screw it, I'm just going to get on here.
Yeah, why
As soon
not?
as I walked back in the door, I was like, I'll get back on here, okay? So, hang on a second.
There's so many people can do it.
that is the common denominator in all. It is what it is. I've never been one.
Yeah, everybody's like talking about the Bay Area and LA. I love LA, but I like the Bay Area better.
I was going to say, Bella, are you in LA? No.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm in the Central Valley. I'm closer to the Bay Area.
Oh, okay. Right on. But California.
Yeah.
What about you, Carly?
But I actually prefer the Bay Area anyway to LA because
Don't act like you really care. You know
I heard it's
Well,
much better than
well,
LA.
better
you don't
too.
have to drive everywhere there. Like you can just purchase and get out and walk everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool shit to do there. So
Tracy's like, I'm going through my closet. I can't find it. Can't find it. But I can't look like I'm wrong. I'm going to prove to her.
Yeah.
Got the same top. Keep looking. Keep looking, girl.
Reshape it and we'll figure out how to lengthen it. once you're
We do a lot of things similar, oddly, at the same time. Have a fun
Just
time.
don't say you are not
I think she's talking to Ezra's mom.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, where's
That's why
it from?
you should get your hair.
What's the noise? So that's a cool card. I want really.
Oh, living with Lika. Chelsea's gonna answer the next question.
Hi, Diana.
No. I got so many suitcases. Okay. So let me pretty much close.
Yeah, I think Carlene's home, finally.
Okay. I'll read tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. You can pick them up. All right. Love you. Thank you. I'm so happy. Yes. I'll send it out around 8:00 tonight. Bye.
I know, doesn't Lamar look so cute today? Somebody just said Lamar looks so cute. I was like,
Love
yes, he
you
does.
too.
Hey,
Thank
Lamar.
you.
I've never met you before. So now, you look so cute.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome. No, you do look cute.
Thank you, Ricey. I think that's how you say it.
Reese. I think it's Reese.
Oh, Reeves. I'm horrible with names. Sorry.
Ooh, child.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's hard to put like the way it's
I finally got my cards.
it's hard.
I think
Yes,
that's really cool.
Colleen.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I prayed. May all the ancestors be all around us and protect us. And may we be protected by the highest vibration of God.
Are you
Amen.
reading? Are you reading, Colleen?
Yes, I'm gonna read. Okay, which one do you want me to read?
Well, who wants to give up a question?
Should I-
Oh,
isn't Chelsea supposed to?
yeah,
do it?
I'm a little confused by my cards a little bit right now.
So what are you reading, Chelsea? Tell us again what you're reading.
Okay, so I'm reading about some stalker, right? See if he's being honest,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at like a lot of adversity, a lot of struggling, a lot of almost like mourning. Like I feel like after the debate, Trump. Yeah, I think it happened before the debate. Trump thought he was in trouble a little bit. As in, I think he thought, he has a big head. We all know that. Okay? Nobody can deny that, whether they like him or don't like him. Trump definitely likes Trump, and we all know this. He's a very confident human. I think for the first time during his presidency, I think he's feeling a little threatened. So
Yeah.
he's been having a little bit of this issue, I think, for like something he's not really used to feeling.
Yeah.
The end card though that I got for the magician.
Mm.
I find that interesting. Doesn't really say that it's not honest, but
Mm-hmm.
the but, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that they have come together to create something worthwhile. I think there's truth underneath a lot of everything, but I think some things are being kind of waved in front of our faces to have us have the public focus on certain things more than other things to kind of get as a persuasion to have people focus on one thing more than the other. Kind of, I supposed to pull another couple cards, but I don't trust him 100%. I can tell you that from the cards, but I think I think he is a magician. I think there's some stuff going on above our heads and behind our backs that we don't see on TV. That they're talking about, and they're working in a union, cups together, clinging to cups, and they know what's going on. They know things that we can only assume or not assume or not, that are very vague to the public.
Yeah.
They're making certain points, but I don't believe that they're giving us all the information. So whether so someone says, I'm not telling you that, is that a lie? It's that kind of thing. Well, we're not lying, but you're not telling the full truth. So I feel like there is a deceptiveness.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's I do think Trump has the virus. I think. If that's a question, I actually question that myself. I think he does. I kind of want to read more on that too, because I was actually having a random moment of like a divine clarity yesterday when I heard about this news in the morning, and I have my own opinions, and they came to me, and I almost called some stuff, like I'm telling you yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no, like, and then today at Lyra's swim class, I heard my dad on the phone with Dane, my older brother, saying something about what he heard about Trump. And it was just kind of funny because it was exactly what I had called yesterday morning. I will let other people speak if you guys want to, or let me, or tell me.
Oh, yeah. No. So what I've been doing is letting everyone talk. And then when you pull the magician card, right?
Yeah.
The magician is literally represents a skillful physician or surgeon, right?
Mm.
Literally.
There you go.
However, it also means slay of hand.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see it.
Whoa.
Oh, of course.
Now you
Now
see
you don't.
it.
Now you
Now
don't.
you don't, right? So truthful
The
has
guy's
the
skilled at
truth.
what he does.
Yeah, no, you did good. Truthful
Yeah.
has the truth. It's
Yeah.
not lying to them if you omit it, right?
Right.
Okay. So the other thing that I picked up on when you were talking, and this is what I
Mhm.
try to teach the people when I do my readings. Yes, Poppy, just or like there's a way to manipulate for the greater good.
Yeah.
People think manipulation is a bad thing. Sometimes you have to tell a half truth
That's
to
messed up.
save the world
Right.
in their mind.
Mm.
You give half truths.
Mm.
Right.
Who's taking the okay? So that's what. So I was just picking up on. You know, it's not that they're lying, but they're not
Kind of
telling
deceptive, but it's not
everything.
technically a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I
And you
do,
picked up the magician, and that's
I never did
exactly
that
what
card
the
either.
magician means. It
Mm-hmm.
means having, look at, hold up your card again, Chelsea. Let me just show people. So the magician has everything at its disposal, right? It has a pentacle, a cup, a sword, and a wand. That's everything in a deck. The difference is
That's very true.
it's carrying something magical in its hand. The magic is the manipulation.
And you can use magic for good or
Yes,
for bad.
You're bad.
yes,
But that's why you're the magician, because you're
because
good
you
at
know how to.
manipulate, how to just say enough to,
Yeah.
or about certain points to get what you want. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Colleen.
Yes.
So that was really good, Chelsea. Thank you for just peeping
Oh,
in and getting right in there.
you
Because
didn't
we
find the
had
top
just
one, did you?
finished doing our questions.
You didn't
And
find
the
the top.
biggest question that kept coming up was, did he ever have the COVID or did he know he had to go? The answer that we keep getting over and over is, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Oh, but I think there's way more to that.
Tell us.
I'm gonna sound crazy though, with like what I'm saying.
No. Hold on a second, Chelsea.
Yeah.
You are not crazy in this world. You are with people that believe. So
Yeah.
nothing's crazy. So spit it out.
All right. So yesterday morning, I'm getting a bunch of text messages from people. And most of them are Democrats, by the way. And my brother's like, haha, look, it's like everybody, look at, nope, you asked for it. That's what's going through people's minds. It's kind of reverse psychology, I think, at this point. I think Trump, it's trying to be very odd timing. Right before the next debate, Trump randomly gets COVID. It's interesting. I'm not saying coincidences don't happen, but I'm just saying I don't 100% buy the whole thing. Okay,
What
I'm not
whole
buying.
thing? Tell me again. You're not buying what?
I don't think it's as simple as he got COVID and da 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 da. Like
Yeah.
at this time, either he's already had COVID and didn't admit it.
Yep.
That's a possibility. Or he really just found out he had COVID. But I think there's a plan behind it. And if you remember before, when I told you that I believe there was going to be a lot of money and certain things that are going to go into this whole election and everything. I don't know if I talked about that on here. I told you about that.
Yeah.
I believe, well, either way, I know, I feel like I know that Trump is going to use it to his advantage. And I told my dad this the other day. And, my dad's a math man. He's not, not like really like the way so he's just like, come on, just that doesn't look good for him. Maybe he doesn't right now, but I think he's going to turn the tables. One, he's going to be able to be like, I can relate to America. I can relate to the nation. I can relate to everybody now because I've been through this. So So that's one thing. I think he's going to somehow use it to his advantage. Now I'm wondering though. I know it sounds far fetched, but what isn't? What is too far fetched when it comes to government? Governments are corrupt. Okay, government is corrupt. Either
Period.
side can be. There's always things we don't know.
Yeah.
And Trump is a smart businessman. He's not a great in my opinion, politician. He might even agree with that himself, but he's proven himself to be a good businessman. He's smart, and he has a lot of smart people around him. I feel there's some deviance. Okay, I believe that there's a chance, though, that they planned something like this to happen. If the debate and stuff didn't go as an, I think that there's some kind of vaccine thing. Okay, maybe not a full-on cure, but something that they haven't revealed. This is what I thought to myself yesterday morning. And that Trump's all of a sudden, okay, now he's sick. Okay, great. Oh, and it just happens to be right on the cutoff, right before. So he can look like, oh, I'm sick. If you do have the debate, he can do it from the White House and be like, even though I'm sick and going through this horrible thing, like a bunch of Americans, I'm doing it too, and I'm still going to debate. You know, it's that you bring him down card so everyone can laugh at him or feel bad depending on the side you're on or whatever. But he wants to come out looking like superhero. In my mind, the wind in his face, the cape on his back. I believe what I did because I felt this immediately yesterday morning.
Yeah.
He either him and his certain people did something enough to where either purposely kind of gave him COVID, enough to where it could prove on a test, just enough something, not where it would actually kill him or anything, but enough to play that card, or somebody in his very close circle, like a Christie or something, right? And whether he decided he was going to for sure get it, or somebody, I think they had this plan. Because if the debate didn't go great, didn't go great. I mean,
at
really
all.
Moving on either part, but that's just, it was one of the worst.
It just didn't go well at all. Either one.
It didn't get him bonus points in my mind. And so I think it's a manipulation. So people can feel bad from, people aren't going to feel, and other people are going to make fun of him. But then he's going to, if the debate is still, he's going to be like, Biden wants to back out of debates. I'm sick with COVID and I'll still do it. He might do something like that. So he's going to use it to his advantage. I believe in either way. But what I think he was going to, yesterday morning, I thought to myself, he is going to have some secret vaccine thing that's not been used a bunch. He's going to be like, America, I'm going to be your hero. I'm going to take this. I'm going to be a test rat for you all. Okay? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be a brave man, and I'll take it before anyone in America, even if they've tested it on certain people. See, there's no way he's going to kill himself. He has to know it's enough. But he will, and then he's going to act like he has recovered. And the reason is because Trump's not going to die. I don't see that in the picture. Okay, he's not risking his life, and he didn't. But the point is, he's going to be like, I went through this and I got better. But now all of a sudden, right before people have to vote, right before November, it's going to come to a point where Trump has gotten through this terrible tragedy and this horrible situation, so he can feel for it. But he's willing to risk his life and take this new vaccine type thing. And he's going to miraculously be cured.
So meanwhile, the public will take the vaccine.
Wow, you're a hero. You chose to do that. And it works for him. Now, whether it actually works or whether he really took it or whatever.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
We're talking about the magician.
Time to get that enough percentage of votes to secure him to be president, to win the presidency.
The magician can be turning things around too.
Weird vibe I have. It's gonna make it.
Hold on a second, Chelsea.
To make him look like a hero.
What did you say, Lamar? The magician is what?
No, for me, the magician can mean like turning things around.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Totally.
Which
That's
is
what
what
I'm
Chelsea is saying.
Exactly.
The other thing that could work to his advantage, though, is what if he does get kicked out? This is just the other side of the coin.
Which is what?
What if I'm looking at the other side of the coin? What if he doesn't get reelected? However, if he has stake in the pharmaceutical company for a particular type of vaccine, that's a win-win too.
Yeah.
For sure. But I'm thinking more of like the magician of flipping the coin, is to buy himself enough time where America, our nation, believes that finally he's gonna fix this disaster. So that's what's going up on Biden. It's enough to where he feels more secure about becoming elected. Because right now I feel like he's a little worried. So this is like this is the card out of the back pocket. And what I think is that he'll probably do this, whether he's actually taking something. The point is, it bides him. If you want to say a Biden, Biden, right? You know, like it's funny. Anyway, I'm silly. Anyway, it buys him though enough time to get just enough votes to win, possibly, to where afterwards he can say, well, to produce that much of a new drug anyways, would take, they say, would take at least 6 months to a year before it can be in all the pharmacies, before it can be actually distributed.
Right.
So it buys him enough time. But also, he can always still be like, oh, I have side effects. I didn't know about that. You know, so he can backpedal. But it's enough to hopefully give him that upper edge, just that little bit, to hopefully help him win.
So here's what I think. I don't think you're too far off.
Oh, wait. One last thing. Today, so when I said my brother and my dad were talking inappropriately, because Lyra's at swim class, there's other people there. They'll be talking about a snowblower while people are trying to videotape their children. My dad's awesome, by the way. He's a little bit like
Yes, your dad's awesome. Yeah.
And I overheard him. He goes, what? And Dane's telling him, and he's super, super Democrat, you know? And Dane's like, says something to him, and he goes, so Trump today is trying out a new vaccine, like something that,
a new
like,
drug, a new trial. Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't say anything because I was in the middle of watching Lyra and stuff, but I heard that. And if that is true, I called that yesterday morning that was going to happen. Mm-hmm. So all I gotta say is, if it's true, I called that.
So I hear you. I hear that Spirit is talking.
Totally safe.
I hear that Spirit is talking to you in advance. So let me give Carlene a chance.
Of course.
So Carlene, I think one of the things that Chelsea might have picked up on is was he on oxygen? Because the doctors are denying it.
Yeah.
At Walter Reed, they're saying he wasn't on oxygen today. So now the question is, for the psychic community, was he ever on oxygen this week?
On Fox News, my mom watches Fox News every day. You love her anyways. But I did earlier on Fox News before I left, or when I came back from a live swim class, that it did, that at least the bottom headline on her kitchen TV said that he didn't need to be on oxygen, but the doctor said just as a preventative, they did have him on oxygen, that he was going to a hospital.
So hold on, Chelsea. We're going to let Carlene answer it, even though psychically we already know. But you can add to it after she gives her impression, because we don't want to affect each other,
right?
So once she gives her reading, then we could be like, "Oh, this is what I saw." So go ahead.
This
no
is
worries. No worries.
Ooh, okay. So was he on oxygen before, right?
Yeah. Before the hospital visit.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, and I feel like it got to the point that was not helping enough, so he had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, because I know, like, for sure, the doctor. I see a doctor, the Holy King. You know, a doctor.
Okay.
And they tried several things for him. This is the star. I'm using the witches. Wait, hold up. Which one is it? I'm using the Green Witch Tarot.
Okay.
Cards. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on for a second. Sorry. I see the doctor here again. Yeah, he definitely was on oxygen, and he just kept getting worse. And I don't think he's doing well at all. I think this is all BS.
So maybe he was already sick, and
Yeah.
but they're working a way to twist it to
Yeah.
like what I was
Yeah.
towards the
Yeah. They're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
To his advantage. All right.
He did.
Bella,
He did seem, by the way, more off in that debate than normal. He didn't seem.
They're giving him a lot of drugs.
I have to be honest with you guys. I thought he would be more aggressive.
Oh,
really?
I thought he was subdued.
Yeah,
he was not
right, Bella. I thought he was gonna pound Biden over and over.
Yeah.
What he did was naturally himself. I thought he was going to be worse. When I look back on the debate and they colored his face so orange, I said they were covering up his sickness at that point. He's never that orange.
Well, I thought yes. I think that I thought his attacks were not as good as they normally are. As in, like, not that his attacks were great, but they didn't seem very processed.
Oh my God.
When he was asked certain questions,
Hold on a second. I think Carlene has something to say. Hold on, Chelsea. What do you got to say, Carlene?
It's very bad. Like, I don't wish bad on people, but Trump is really not doing well.
No, actually, they have an update out.
Yeah.
From the hospital, and they said that his vitals over the last 24 hours were very concerning, and the next 48 hours will be critical in terms of his care. He's going to remain at Walter Reed for at least a few more days, and we're still not on a clear path to a full recovery.
Wow.
This was released about 30 minutes ago.
Wow.
Okay. Let's tie that into Wednesday's debate, though.
Okay.
There's something about Wednesday's debate that is beneficial, manipulator, magician, to keeping him in a hospital, right? If he comes out too soon, then, this is not a predicted it, but if he comes out too soon, then Pence and Kamala get to go through this debate. I think part of the trickery, which I think Chelsea's trying to bring up, is to not do these debates anymore. Like, they're trying to win without looking stupid. There's no way Pence is going to be able to do a Kamala Harris.
Oh, she'll eat him alive.
There's no way.
She's like if she's like a pit bull that's really, really great, but you don't want to piss him off. Like, she'll go gnarly at you.
Oh, she'll go in.
Oh,
she'll take your lunch and eat it in front.
Go straight for the jugular. Like,
all right.
Let's see her.
Bella, what's your next question?
Okay, let me see, because you gave my other question to Chelsea about if the doctor lied.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just wanting to give Chelsea a question.
Okay. That's why I was like, wait, what are we? Well, I guess I was just going to say that, definitely the funny thing is that both Biden and Harris have a reputation that you do not want to debate either one of them if in the Senate, because they will run circles around you.
Yes.
So,
well, let's look at the questions. Let's see what I did give you.
He was Pence was not looking forward to having a debate Kamala because he can't even string I mean, if we think that Trump's bad, Pence is just as worse. He just doesn't use made up words, but he stutters and repeats himself and can't, give you a clear answer on anything either.
All right. So hey guys, now I'm looking at the questions. Can y'all type in some questions and then you guys look at some of the questions and pick something while I do a reading. So you guys give us some questions that we have not addressed. And remember, we've got to respect the president. We have to. So ask a question in a way where it's respected.
Yeah, and just because I was looking up, because I saw everybody in the comments saying that there was some announcement, so I was reading through the news stuff, and As far as right now, they said Pence is taking over the campaigning.
No. Don't talk Pence. No, Pence. I'm gonna do Pence right now. No Pence.
I know.
I'm gonna do Pence.
I was just saying that he was taking over the campaigning. That was all.
The
But,
hot
Oh,
topic.
he's taking over the campaign.
but then they also were. I mean,
It
this
doesn't
was
make
2 hours
sense.
ago. But
Hold on a second. None of that makes sense.
Yeah,
How is Pence the one person that never communicates,
Never talks. Hardly.
never talks, doesn't have charisma? How does that make sense?
Exactly. Well, and the other
I-
thing they were saying was that they were still planning on going ahead with things like their campaign stops, just doing it virtually.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, how are you gonna still like even do anything if this man apparently has his vitals are so horrible that they're saying it's touch and go for the next 48 hours?
If they go through with campaign, it has something to do with money. Bottom line.
Yeah.
It's true. The money card came out. I believe that 100%.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why, and they've got to keep it alive. So that
Yep.
makes sense somehow to keep it alive. Pence is not the one to keep it alive.
No.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I need to get this out because it's really important to me
Mhm.
that I do a reading without being influenced. That's what I need more than anything, right? I don't want to be influenced, right?
Yep.
That's why sometimes I don't look at the comments. But guys, if you have questions, start putting in your questions. Make sure you put it in with the question mark, and then you guys look at the question that you want to take. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Okay?
Tracy,
All
real
right.
quick. I don't know if I see the questions. Has there been comments since I've been on?
Are
I
you
had-
on your phone?
No, I'm on my computer, my laptop, or my Mac.
How could you not see the Mac? How could you not see the question?
Push.
Push the screen over. Push the screen from side to side, or it says comments.
It should be on the right.
Should be on the right.
Comments. I'm just learning. I'm learning. Thank you. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm so glad you said something. All right, let me fix my hair first. I
Thank you.
can't answer the question without fixing my hair. And
Ooh,
the computer is opposite, so I never know where my hair is at. Thank you. All
Mine
right.
is doing like a sideways bun, even on accident.
So on the heels of hearing that his health is not getting better, on the heels of hearing that, will Pence become temporary president? What is that? Amendment 25 or something? Amendment 25, is that it? Or the Fifth Amendment or the 25th? The 25th Amendment, right, guys? Help me out. I'm not politically smart here.
I don't know, but I think I know what you're alluding to.
Say that again, Lamar.
Vice President.
Yeah.
Is it the 25th Amendment? Please, God, talk to me about Pence. Will Pence take a role as president? Will Pence take a role as president? Don't influence me, guys. Don't say anything. I keep picking too many cards. All right. The first thing I'm getting is that he doesn't want to. Let's be clear about that. Too many stuff. Yes. Season of the Witch said yes. 25th Amendment. He does not want to. This will cause him to drink. He is petrified. Okay, but hold on a second. Let me just try and read this real fast because I'm nervous now, right? Okay. So the first thing I'm getting is repress the emotions. He doesn't want to. No. He's a broken man. Seriously. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. From this one card, I have to say, he has to do it because there's something about him becoming presidency that protects the president. First of all, right? Second of all, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. His soft side could actually heal the base.
Oh.
Let's see that.
There's a plot here. His soft side could heal the base. He's more in line with Biden, by the way, in terms of political intelligence and in terms of political kindness. He actually has that in him, right? Hold on a
Wow.
second.
I think so.
Pence has to take over, guys. I know for years, I've been telling you, don't worry about Pence. Don't worry about Pence. I still don't think you should worry about Pence. I think he has to take over temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
In a weird kind of way, it's going to be a positive movement.
I believe that.
But for some reason, I get some emotional loss, and I don't know what that means, right?
Me
So
too.
hold on a second. He's actually being bullied into taking this position.
Whoa.
Pence has to do this. I don't know who this man is, but there's a man involved. There's a woman involved. And if it wasn't for all the money that's around, that's the only reason why he's doing it. There's a loss. There's a loss of all of this money.
Mm.
It's not working that Trump is in a hospital, guys. It's not working to his financial advantage. Hold on a second. God damn it. The answer is once he's in it, he's going to love it. So he's one of those nerdy little disgusting skinny man that gets the crown.
Yeah.
Like he gets the crown and then he's like I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm president, mother. I'm president. I'm president. All right.
I could see that.
Ah, hell yeah.
Trey is so funny.
Listen, I don't even want to know what this tower means,
God. Yeah.
but this is some. Listen, I'm afraid to look, but the tower shows up in my environment.
Oh,
Mm.
This is bad, guys.
very.
I don't know if this is America finally entering that civil war. I don't know if Trump has a health crisis for real. I don't know if this changes the game in the like what can possibly happen? What actually the only other weird thing that this could come down to, the only other weird thing that this can come down to in the weirdness of everything that's been going on is if Biden gets the COVID.
I think so.
Mm.
But the tower is here for I'm trying to figure out what the tower is. And the only other thing that could make sense, because this could be Biden, this could be his wife Jill. The only other thing that could make this throw this completely in the wind, like you want to throw a monkey wrench no one ever thought about to this day, is if Biden or his wife gets the COVID.
Mm.
There's no way Biden can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no. Yeah.
And
Too
I'm
much.
kind of going back to who's reading that said he might have known Tuesday he was sick. Whose reading was that?
That was me.
Okay. So maybe it's like, maybe it was purposely affecting. Like maybe people knew. And
Yeah.
does that become a criminal offense then? I don't know. I'm not reading that. I'm just saying this is not done. This
No.
is, this is Jumanji 10th level.
Yeah.
This
Going,
is
yeah.
this is what chapter in Revelations are we in? Because it's gonna happen. Something and you pull the tower,
We all put
Lamar.
I think.
We all did.
Yeah.
Everybody pulled the tower?
Yeah.
I got the
I
death
did
part.
not pull. I did not pull a tower.
Oh, okay.
Guys, something is about to go down and it's a monkey wrench. Like, okay, listen to me, guys.
Oh.
Just in Trump getting the COVID was a monkey wrench. Just in him getting it. There's another monkey wrench.
Yeah, I pick up the month of November. I don't know if something might happen then.
We
I
got
think it might.
November. We got 3 days in November.
I
Oh,
don't.
thank you, Tony. Hey, Tony, and I'm gonna tell everyone else. What we've all decided to do is rather than give me the money for this particular show, we all put our cash app up. So if anybody you favor, go ahead and send the money to them. Thank you, sweetie. Tony is one of my favorite MSR people. Tony gave me a
Thank you,
cross
Tony.
like 10,000 years ago, and I
Oh,
still have it, Tony. I just broke the chain. And the chain, the cross, I never, it's like 10 years ago, right? It's been a long time. And it's my favorite cross.
Aw.
Aw.
It's
Mm.
my favorite cross. And then my son recently brought me a peridot cross, and the chain broke again. So I don't know what that's about, but there's something going on with me
Wow.
wearing cross. The chain is cheap. It had nothing to do with the love of cross and God and Jesus. Like, but Tony, your chain lasted 10 years.
That
Wow.
is a lot.
Yeah. And he's from the MSWA community. That's the community that whispers.
Yeah, ASMR.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
ASMR.
MSWA.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And who did the commercial like that? Didn't Lisa Bonet's daughter do a Coca-Cola commercial? She,
Oh yeah, she
yeah.
put
Yes, yes.
It was so
Yeah.
cool. All right, all right. So for everyone else, we welcome any donations for, coming to you guys. We love you all, and our Cash App is on display. So just send it and then let everyone know that you sent it. Can you all draw a clarifier in the tower? Yeah, we will. That's a good
yeah.
idea. And Chelsea, if you don't have Cash App or Venmo,
Yeah, I
figure it
don't.
out. Figure it out. Go ahead and get it, and then you can put it on display.
No worries.
We're
Sounds good.
gonna have to do. So let me just finish this. There's a monkey wrench here. I'm afraid to look at the monkey wrench. So you
Yeah.
guys gotta forgive me. I've kind of been acting a certain type of way. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't wanna. What's happening? I
Yeah.
don't wanna know.
Scary
All right.
movie.
Yeah.
2020 has already been crazy. I'm saying it's gonna get
Oh,
crazier.
oh,
How
it's
do
crazy. I get the
Not over
Knight of
yet.
Swords. Whatever the monkey wrench is, it affects the whole entire
You got
world.
the Knight of Swords?
Whoa.
You got
Knight
the
of
Knight of
Swords.
Swords?
Knight of Swords.
That's what I just got.
Yeah.
I just got the Knight of
Yeah.
Swords too. I
Yeah.
got, see? I got the Knight of
Yeah.
Swords too. And I thought that was a very important
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Sudden
for
changes.
me, let me just show you guys the cards. I think for me, the Knight of Swords, which is a little different than you, Chelsea, is that this might be Biden
Hmm.
and he might cinch the election only if something remarkably weird happens.
Right.
All right. And it will affect the whole world. So the only way I could see something remarkably weird happens
Oh, God.
is if not only does Pence get to take over, I want to say yes, and that really would affect the whole world.
Oh,
I
my
didn't
But
God.
really
in
think
a,
about that. I think that's a good
but
point.
but in addition to that, does Trump's health clear up?
Ooh,
I
I'm
should
not
check.
asking. I'm not asking. I'm just putting it out there because I'm trying to figure out this tower is structural changes. Nothing. The foundation is gone.
yeah.
Right now, the only other thing I want to bring something up, guys, and I want y'all to respect what I'm about to say.
Hmm.
If something happens to Trump, is it an Epstein disappearance?
Oh.
I've thought about that before.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't know where these people could hide, but Epstein's hiding somewhere. So, like, what is that? I know it's impossible to fathom. I got you. The problem that I'm having is if Trump doesn't get in, then Trump goes to jail.
Yes.
He's not going to jail, guys. What part of all of that are all of you missing? There is no way this man can wind up in jail. So do they
Yeah.
have to come up with a whole nother scenario?
It's not unbelievable.
I'm
I just
telling you.
I just pulled 3 cards.
Living
You're
on-
gonna be weirded out by them, Trace.
What you say, Chels?
I pulled 4 cards and then I pulled 3 after the night. Okay, of sorts. First 4 that I pulled. I don't know exactly what this means, but you're such a great reader that I'd like you guys to see this. That it's so odd. I got the Queen of Cups. I got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords. That's 4 queens.
Wow.
That's
Something
weird.
going on. That's something serious. And then after you were talking about what you just been talking about with Pence and health and Trump's health, I pulled 3 cards. We got that. That's not good. We got
No.
that's
Lost.
not good.
Not good.
Mhm.
And we got this. Not
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Not good. But my question is,
and then I got
is
3
it
really bad guy cards. Like, I mean, really, which I feel are a man, obviously.
are
Something
they
really bad.
trying to confuse us? Is the tower a plan? I don't know. I'm just saying. I know it's weird. I don't know what to tell you. The 4 of Pentacles. A lot of this has to do with. Oh, now I get it. A lot of this has to do with stealing money.
Exactly.
And then they're hiding things. You know,
And
burning.
hiding things and taking documents with them.
Yep.
Hmm?
I'm
It's
just
late.
saying something is hot in the White House and it's not pretty.
It's not
And
good.
The world
I
will
do
know.
believe he is legitimately sick. I do believe that.
Yeah, me too.
And it's one of 2 scenarios. He either doesn't make it literally, or he doesn't make it and there's an Epstein effect.
Mhm.
I saw the pictures of Epstein when they had him on a gurney. That dude had too much color on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not look dead. He had too much color on his face.
I told you from the beginning, Tracy. I don't think it was on here. I'll reiterate again, though. I told you when I talked to you, I think it wasn't on here, but I told you as the whole thing, I had a feeling in the end, though, it's going to have to do with a lot of money. I kept on telling you.
Yep.
Money seems to be a reoccurring thing that we all seem to be coming up with. Not saying I'm right. I'm saying maybe everyone's right about that because we are all are getting that.
And remember, what did we discover? We discovered he doesn't have money.
Nope.
He doesn't have money. So what is he stealing? And who's helping him steal? In the federal government, what monies are being held back to feed and funnel something? This tower is. Listen, I'm gonna end it this way. I think from this point on, the branch of government, the way we know it, cannot exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's ever going to be one full president. I think even if we get a president in,
Yeah.
he is going to have to concede to congressional care, and I think 3 people will govern. And I've been saying that because Trump showed them, you give me this much power, I'm gonna use it.
And it's
All
scary.
right. Give me some. Okay, so I'm done. I'm good.
Okay.
I think.
I was
Give me some questions, guys.
I was going to answer a question in the chat that everybody had, which was that did Trump know he was sick before the debate and purposely try to get Biden sick? Well,
That's a
I
good
got
question.
the Hierophant, the Devil card, and the 2 of Swords. So, yes, he did. Yes to all of those things. He already knew, and he figured, well, I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to cough. I'm going to breathe on you. I'm going to get used to you. Because if I got to do it, then so do you, mother effer. That was like the whole like attitude that he had. Because it's like, well, let's just make this a completely even playing field. We're both sick, you know? That would have been the great outcome for him. However, obviously, the result was the Hanged Man and the 7 of Cups, which is like, you know, some old timey kids cartoon, like foiled again, Mr. Trump, you didn't get your evil way. But this is definitely like this whole thing, the whole him being sick. It results in the world card turned upside down. So every single thing that he has, that he's been working for, that he thought he was accomplishing before this, with this, after this, it all ends up being the complete opposite result of what he was looking for. Also, people in the chat are saying that Pluto goes direct at 22 degrees, the kill or be killed degree, in Capricorn, in Trump's 6th house, which is his health. Plus, I guess they said he owes over $425 million in loans that are due by 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
But by that time, if he doesn't get back into office, he's got legal bills because
Yeah.
they're coming for his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people want to know if something's going to happen where Pelosi becomes president, because she then steps up to be the second person after Pence.
I mean, I don't know at this point. All I can tell you, how they're going to work it out, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is that there will be three governs of like, and again, remember I said whatever's happening right now affects the whole world.
Yeah.
So the people are gonna model after us, because what have we seen in Brazil? What have we seen in other Mediterranean countries? One leader is fucked up.
Yeah. He's messed up.
So this is going to be a model for the rest of it affects the whole world, much the way COVID has affected the whole world, got everybody quiet. But now it's like all eyes on America. What is happening? Because if something happens to Trump, they can never have a leader in place that could do what he did. Huh? Come here.
I think it's a possibility.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Say hi to everyone.
Hi. Oh my God, I haven't met you. I can't wait to meet you.
Hello, young king.
I am friends with your daddy.
Yes, she grew up with your daddy.
I've met your mommy. And I can't wait to meet
They
you.
were friends from like
We worked
12
together
years old when your daddy was 12.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
It's so nice to meet you.
Oh,
Okay,
get out of here.
Okay.
He's going home to see his daddy. He is so
Oh.
excited.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, relax. Because it's Zoom. So in a Zoom world, you could do it anywhere. So he's gonna go do it from his dad's house. So he's gonna be over there, and that I love the fact that his dad is gonna be schooling him. I love that.
Oh, that's really sweet. I love it
I've
too.
been schooling him every Monday, and it's kind of my favorite part of the week now. But then the last three weeks.
So I will stay one more night.
Oh, no. You can leave tomorrow, lovey. I love you. You can leave tomorrow. Okay.
He's like,
He's like, well, if you love to homeschool me, I can just stay for Monday. And I'm like, no.
oh, that's how I go.
No, I love you. Goodbye.
I think I'd be more intimidated with you. I gotta say, Trace, I have not seen you with your grandchildren yet, but you look like you are such a great nana.
Amazing. I am amazing.
Like, so I don't know what you're
are lucky to have me as a grandmama.
Yeah, of course you are. Cool.
Now,
but you can tell they love you too.
Am I a little stern? Absolutely.
Absolutely. You can tell.
But it's a good stern. It's a good stern. Yeah.
More like a love. It's love.
Total
it's
love.
a love stern.
Yeah.
Like,
it's total love too.
Take only 5 feet or you die. And they're like, oh, die. Go ahead and move. What my favorite part, because he's got big eyes, and when he rolls his eyes up in the air, I'm like, boy, I will slap those eyes to kingdom come.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then he's like, "Kingdom come." I was like, "You want to try me? You want to try me?" It's so funny. It's so funny.
Nobody's
He's
gonna
just
try it.
confused.
No, serious. Like, oh well, I don't want to test her. I don't want to test it out.
So
They
there are
want
other questions here. If you guys want to take a look at it, somebody's like, "Where is Ivanka and Jared?" Yeah, that's a good question because
yeah.
Jared was there. Ivanka was there.
Yeah. They want to know if they'll get another stimulus check and if Mitch McConnell's going to lose in this election.
Oh, can I take the Mitch McConnell one?
Go
Sure,
for it, girl.
sure. I'd rather sit back. I'd rather sit back and listen to those
I've
two.
been wanting to read this behind.
Do
I
it.
was like,
Do
you've been
it.
waiting for this one.
I'm going to
Take it.
read.
Bella, take it. I don't care.
Oh,
Mitch
You do
McConnell.
the
who wants
stimulus.
to go
You do the
first?
stimulus check, Bella.
Okay.
Baby, leave that
All
on. It's too
right.
hot in here. Leave it
Let
on.
Carlene do
Stop.
McConnell
Stop.
first and then I'll do the stimulus.
Okay, go for it.
Well, they called him Moscow Mitch.
Yeah.
Will Moscow Mitch win the election? Ooh, I can't wait to know. Okay. You know, I already heard no.
No.
Nope.
Wow, that sounds
No.
crazy
He
to
gotta
me.
pack his bags and go. He gotta go. Gotta go. And he's gonna be upset.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
A woman will take his place.
A woman will take his place. That must be Amy McGrath.
Yep. A woman will take his place.
Oh, Mitch is gonna lose.
Mitch,
Oh.
bye, Mitch. And his money is gonna dry up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, bye, Mitch. I'm sorry.
I think the same thing is happening with Schumer. I heard him complaining that he's losing all of his money trying, to fight in advertising. So I guess the same thing is happening to Mitch.
Yeah, it sucks to be him. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say we should let Lamar read on the if we're getting another stimulus check because I already answered more questions. He hasn't.
Oh, good.
Okay. So are we gonna get another stimulus? Let's see.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna answer.
Oh.
These are the comments. Bye bye, Mitch. Amy McGrath. We welcome Amy McGrath.
Yay.
Hi, Amy.
To go.
Haha, good job, Nikki.
I was gonna say that too.
Yes, that's Norma Jean Baker in the back season of Witch. Yes.
Yeah, it's Marilyn Monroe. I love her. That's why I do my eyes like her. But yeah, I think we will get a stimulus check. I think there's something where they're still trying to figure out the details of it, something like that. Something with money. I hear loss of money, stalling of money, something like that. I feel like I've always said there's something about the stimulus check money they're trying to figure out either how to lessen it or like, what would be a better way of allocating it. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But I get the number 10. I don't know. I get 10 weeks. I don't think it's 10 days. I think it could be 10 weeks. We could hear something about it.
Okay.
Or there could be a rollout of actual checks coming out, is what I feel. But I think we're going to get like a third or a fourth, too. I don't know if we're just going to get like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least a third. I think there could be at least a third next year, though.
Oh, you're saying there might be a third stimulus check.
Yeah, next year. Or closer to next year.
We're gonna need it.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna get it. I don't know why. I feel like Trump is also stalling the stimulus check too. I feel like one, something with money. Two, his antics.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing with money.
I don't
And
know.
2, what?
His
Like
antics.
his antics, like just
Oh,
everything that's going on with him right now, I feel like it's stalling the check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Got it.
I also feel like he was purposely trying to make them delay it because he wanted it to be released like at the very end of this month. So that when people were going to the polls, they're like, well, I just got $2,000 from President Trump. I'm going to vote for him. And
Exactly.
I love it. I love your accent for
that was
It's
why
amazing,
he
by
was,
the way.
you know,
I'm a
holding
redneck
back
right
on
there, girl.
it. But
I went out bathing with the pigs. Got a straw in my teeth.
that's how he
My
imagines all
tooth.
his
I only
supporters.
got one. So funny.
Yeah, but I definitely got that we're getting another one too, but he was holding it out and now it might get pushed back even more, like Lamar was saying, like it's not going to be as soon as we want it, which is then going to bite Trump in the ass because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was hoping for that to change people's minds or people that were on the fence to feel like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and vote for him again because I'm not sure if Biden would have done this for us.
Yeah.
But
Thank
they're not
God.
going to have it in their hands in time for the election.
I can see that.
He doesn't have that to work on his side at this time around.
Yeah. Colleen, I like that car seat.
Oh, this one though. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of it. It's nice, but it's getting old.
Getting old?
Thank you.
You can't tell it. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's because it keeps peeling off, so we always have to put it back on. Yeah.
Oh,
I got it from Walmart.
Walmart is the greatest. What can you do? I like Walmart.
Me too.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
In California,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't have a lot of Walmart stores. Where's your closest Walmart, Chelsea? No.
Wow.
Well, for
Right?
Target. So you say
Yeah,
Target.
we don't have a lot of Walmart stores.
Okay. We have tons.
Yeah.
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 Tons.
Every other part of the country has tons. We don't.
Yeah.
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 We have more Targets in California.
Yeah.
I literally live
Who's
right next
moving
door to
Virginia?
Target and Max too.
When I lived in New York and Brooklyn, it was just the corner store or those supermarket where you see the shopping cart. Those were good too. They're actually cheaper.
Yeah.
But they smell. Those kind of stores always smell.
All that plastic too.
Ugh.
Can't stand
Remember,
it.
they would have chickens like hanging in the window. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? Oh no, these are true stories. And you would go
Really?
in and order a chicken that's hanging out the window, baking in the sun. Weird
Yep.
shit. I mean, I'm telling you, yes.
I miss
Oh,
jerk
boy.
chicken outside, girl. I miss
That's
that
so gross.
barbecue
I
outside.
know.
I've like if that was where I shopped. I'd go vegan.
Oh, you would, because I'm telling
Like
you,
I don't
some of
want
the
to see that.
things. I'm telling you, you would go vegan because some of the things when I was growing up.
There's actually a vegan restaurant right on I think it's on Church Avenue. Oh my God, it's so good.
Some vegan food because my youngest brother's vegan. And my sister-in-law, another one is also she's pescatarian, vegetarian. You know all the different ones.
Yeah.
I've been to some really good vegan restaurants. Actually,
Yeah.
The food's good. Vegan food can be good.
can be really good.
Has anybody tried speaking of vegan, like I've been dying to try what's that called again? Slutty vegan. I've been wanting to
No, but I've heard of that.
No,
I
I
heard
always
they're
hear
good.
I really want to try it. It looks so good.
I gotta
Yeah.
look that up.
Slutty vegan.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Like once you try a burger, you're
Well,
vegan.
easy.
Oh, so Bernice wants to know the two that answered, Lamar and Bella, will the check come before November 3rd? Will they pass
I
the
didn't
stimulus
get
check?
it.
But she said check. Will the check come?
It'll come
Hi,
around November,
Bernice.
December, is what I pick up.
Oh,
Like,
December.
That
that's
damn,
what
that's
I got too.
long
Yeah.
time.
So that
Right?
means we gotta vote the right person in if y'all want these
Yeah.
checks. Oh, here's a good question. I don't have to answer it, but I can answer everything. Will Barr be tested positive? Who wants to answer that?
For
Will
who?
William Barr?
Okay.
Because, go ahead, Colleen, go for it.
Okay.
I
Will
just-
Barr?
Actively.
Can I just say real quick? I did ask, because we're talking about the stimulus checks. They said Biden will give us stimulus checks, big ones, on time
Mhm.
if
I can
he
see that.
is elected. So we don't have to worry just because, oh my God, well, Trump gave us one once. They're like, Biden would give it to us like every month.
Yeah, he just has a heart of gold. I definitely could see that. Also, did anybody watch Showtime's Comey Rule on Showtime? If you
No.
have Showtime or if you have Apple TV, watch it. It's really good. Also, just to take a poll, how many of you are watching? And leave it in the comments if you watch it later. How many of you all have Apple TV? Let me know.
Have what?
Apple TV. I
I
want to
have it
know
for free for I have it for free
You talking
for
about a type of TV or sorry.
Apple
like
TV.
actual TV?
I don't
Girl,
I have Roku.
iPhone, Apple TV. It's a thing.
I didn't know if you meant like an app.
It's a
Like,
whole thing. No, it's a
God,
streaming. Yeah,
Priscilla.
that's Apple TV. It's a streaming channel. Who has Apple TV on listening right now? I have Apple. Oh, good, Teresa. Black Butterfly has it.
Oh,
Is it good?
I haven't tried.
It'll be good soon. Emma has it. Deborah Jenkins has it. Kiana has it. Callie Donnelly has it. Yes, under Apple. Yes. Yes,
She's like
Apple
that.
TV. Yes. Well, who doesn't have Apple TV, you might want to get Apple TV. That's all I'm going to
What
say
is so
to
great,
that.
himself, but so great about
I have
Apple?
it in my Mac.
Huh?
I have it on my Mac. I just don't have an account, I think. Like it comes
Well,
with
yeah, I mean, just for future, if you want, let's just say it that way. It's never mandatory. You might want to invest in Apple TV.
Okay. I'll think about it. Oh.
I want to say,
Okay. There must be something there. She's not telling us.
Ah!
since you're talking about television, I just wanted to say, I think you guys might have, maybe it was last week, but I missed. If you guys were ever talking about Netflix or different shows, I just wanted to throw it out there. Have any of y'all seen Lovecraft Country? That's what's called?
I heard of it though.
I heard it's good.
It's really
What
good.
channel is it on?
I'm trying to think, it's on Netflix or Hulu. I think it's on Netflix.
Okay, all right.
More
Netflix
people
or
say
Hulu.
it's really
What-
good.
I've heard of it. Is it good?
It is about like racism and stuff like, way back, like not way back obviously, but back when there was slavery, even after some of the slavery, but it just shows how terrible blacks in America were treated. But yet it's really cool because the actress, the main actress. I've only watched a couple episodes. Ross, of course, should be.
HBO, they're saying, Chelsea. HBO.
Oh, HBO. Okay. It's so good. I just talk into my thing and things play, so I don't always know what they're on. But yeah, it's a great show. I'm only into the 4th episode, but yeah, it's really good. Tracy, I think you'd like it. Although I don't know if you're into
Chelsea, it is so hard for me. I don't know about other, persons like me, other black people like me. It is so my soul is sensitive. I hurt. So when I see the degradation that they put upon us, like sometimes I can't sleep at night. It hurts me to the core.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if I could watch this Lovecraft Country.
Well, I think it's good for people if you feel how Tracy does and you're someone like me, not of color. I just consider myself a mud. I'm a lot of things, but I'm really pale. I get tan and stuff, but I'm like part American Indian. But I'm a European mutt, though otherwise. for people that even think they're informed, I think it's very good for people to understand history. And
Wait, so
it's really open up the eyes.
Angie says it's very metaphysical. Please tell me more, Angie. Don't stop
Really
there.
smart.
Tell me why I should be watching this show. Like, help me with that. Oh no,
The
Colleen,
women and the men in it are very strong, though. They're very strong. It's a very independent, very strong-willed like show, though. I think I don't think it's that bad.
I'm
And there's
almost done here.
a lot of other, parts of it that bring certain people together so far. Different types of people.
Everybody's telling me it's spiritual. You'll like it, Tracy? Really?
I don't know if she's into horror, though, guys.
Oh man, this ain't it
It's
spiritual.
a little,
If it's spiritual, I can sit through it. But it's got to be spiritual in a way where it's empowering. But listen, Carlene,
I find the Black lives in it so far to be very empowering for the whole Black movement. I find, I've watched really hard documentaries and stuff to learn more about the Black community and culture and what has gone on, because I find it very informative. This is a show, so it's not like you watching some really harsh, horrible stuff. It's not that, but it is very realistic. It's based off of truth, but not full on true story. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Hold on, Chelsea. Angie says that I would love it, first of all. And she says it shows the true power of Black people and the power that's hidden within us, I guess she's saying. Okay, Chelsea brought it up, and there's hey guys, I also want to offer up that when there's this many people, the format has to change, and being a little patient is going to be part of this type of format. So, what Chelsea brought up was something I didn't know, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get to hear Colleen's answer to Bar, but I don't want to encourage you all telling us what to do. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Biggest. Have some patience. I'm very aware of everything, but whatever Chelsea had to say, it was important because it feels like something I should have known about. And I was totally against it. And now you guys are convincing me that I would love it. So now I'm completely open to it, even though I don't have HBO. And if I have to pay for HBO, I'm going to be pissed. But if it really does something to make me feel better about the power within us, and I'm definitely going to watch it. But I just want everybody to pull back and telling anybody here what to do. Like, I don't know if I care if somebody's taking too long and you don't like it, and you could do that in your private lives. You could do whatever you want in your private lives. But we just came from a motherfucking president that treated people like shit and didn't care how he talked to people. So please do not do that here.
Absolutely.
All right, Colleen, go for it. That's all that. Go for it.
I'm going to do it again because I did it several times. So I can just make sure.
Always trust your first cards that you pull, sweetie. Always.
I really don't think, like, the first cards, he's not going to get it, but he's going to lose his power. And I feel like there's something going on here. After when he loses power, I feel like he's going to lose his mind. It's saying that he needs to leave. There's a possibility, but I don't think he's gonna get it. But I do see depression coming.
All right. I mean, I could see that if he doesn't have Trump to tell him what to do. He's a puppet too.
Yeah, but he's definitely gonna leave. They're definitely
But
gonna
you don't see him getting. You know what? Here's what I'm wondering at this stage of the game. If you don't see him getting it, I'm wondering if it's because they won't announce it.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Because Kellyanne Conway wasn't going to announce it. Her husband denied it. It was her daughter that said it on TikTok. That's the only reason why Kelly had to come clean.
Her daughter.
The daughter said it first. The husband was like, "It's not true," and then Kellyanne Conway had to come clean.
Damn.
Oh, there were some magical monsters even.
Yeah, that was the part I wasn't sure if you were going to be into.
This is with Jerlene. It's Lovecraft Country. That's with Jerlene Smollett.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I would watch it because I like her. Okay, all right. You're gonna make me watch it on Sunday then. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a little magic to it, even though the little scary moments are far and few between. It's kind of, it's definitely different, but it opened my eyes to like, so like it balances it out. You know, it brings down a little bit of fear, but yet like the blacks are representing. They run the towns that they go to. You know, like they are working it. They know when they're in the wrong place. You know, the sundown towns. And it's really educational at the same time. It's kind of like you're on an adventure with them. So it's eye opening, but anytime it doesn't get too dark so far that I've seen. It just gets kind of like crazy.
All right, I'm encouraged. I'm even more encouraged now because I do like Jerlene. She's one of my because I've watched her grown up from a child.
She's an awesome actress.
Yeah. Okay, Jolene Smollett, and I love all the Smollets. You know, I love all the Smollets, so I would definitely watch it just because she's in it. So thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah. Well, don't thank me. Thank you to the people that were like, yeah, they agreed with me. I was like, yay. I thought I just sound crazy, like no one would know it or anything. So that's cool. Thank you guys for chiming in.
Yes. All right. So, any last minute questions? And he hits different. Look at the questions, guys. Tell me if you see anything you want to answer.
I know what's going to happen to Daniel Cameron if Mitch McConnell's out of the office.
Say that again,
Oh,
Bella.
They want to know how it's going to affect Daniel Cameron with Mitch McConnell being out of the office.
That's a twist on a question.
Let's do that one. Because that's going to take a long time.
Yeah. Who said we could do that another day? Because Daniel Cameron, you know, I don't know. I think Tamika Mori really had an effect on him when she called him out and called him all kinds of coons. And I think he was morbidly hurt by what she said. And days later, he was like, I'm going to release the transcripts, which has never been done. One of the jurors was like, I feel duped. And with Mitch McConnell not being there, we can definitely check that next week because that's heavy.
Oh, I'm so gonna want to do that too.
All right, guys. I think it's okay to end this early. We did everything we could do on Trump. Oh, I like that glass, Bella.
Yeah, that is cool.
That?
That's a cup.
Thank you.
Let me see. What is it?
Tracy?
They're just some cheapo glasses that I got.
Oh, it's from
they're
Paris.
pretty.
But it's
Oh,
so
okay.
cute. I love it.
I didn't
What did
want
you
to
say, Chelsea?
I just wanted to say though that, like you, I got the Knight of Cups. So just as a reminder, which I thought that card also was important.
Yeah.
Like Bella, I also got the World.
I got the World too.
You did too. Okay.
Yes.
And
after the tower. That's when I was like, all the world is going to be following our new model in government.
Right. The weirdest card I got was that I reshuffled all of them back together, multiple times during all the segments since I joined. Okay, a little bit late. A card that came every single time. 4 times I got the same card. Whether I took 6 cards, 5 cards, 3 cards, or 1. Just if this does anything to you, this must mean something, the 2 of Cups, because I have gotten it every time I pull cards. That doesn't normally happen. You get a recurring card that's something for it to happen every single time. So I would say that's the most important card I have gotten, because I don't know if we have gone over what this card means, but I just want to put it in all of y'all's minds so you put it into
Well,
what you
I think I know.
say, because I
Go
think
ahead.
it's very, that doesn't like
Go ahead.
ever happen. Same thing.
Go ahead, Lamar. What were you going to say?
I think I know what it means. I think it means that Trump hands over the presidency to Biden.
I was kind of feeling like that too. And if so, that he does it though. If he does though, it's in a calm, kind of respectful manner, which would have been like one of the first times. I try not to be biased. That
Yeah.
Trump actually seems to be kind towards, or like, you know, to give a crown. Trump goes around with a crown every day. That's how he lives his life. So for Trump to give over a crown is like a big deal. We might like Trump after, if he's not president, more than when he is president. That was one of my ideas, yeah. But that card keeps on coming up. It's comfortable union of kindness that is not negative.
Well, the two of cups, they absolutely are in bed together and they get along, right? That's the first thing.
Yeah,
The other
they got
thing
me
is,
scared. I'm like, what?
I didn't get the two of cups, but I got the lovers, and it's very similar look.
That is.
But the lovers have a shadow in my deck, right?
Mhm.
So again, it's secrecy. Go ahead, take over, save me from, you know, any federal crimes.
Mhm.
Go ahead and be president
Exactly.
and exonerate me in everything.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's not gonna happen.
But the
Unfortunately.
idea that this is what they're trying to do is what we're
Yeah.
throwing out there. Not that it's gonna work,
Yeah.
but could he take over to exonerate Trump? That's his right as
Yeah.
the new president, so that he gets no federal charges.
Yeah.
And remember, there are no state charges as of yet.
Oh my God.
No state charges has been filed against him.
Mm.
So I just think it also could be Pence could be his exit plan
Mhm.
to get out of Dodge. And I'm gonna stick to it. Join Epstein. I'm gonna stick to it.
Uh-oh. We lost Chelsea.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're getting ready to go anyway. All right, guys. It talks about race and supernatural. So good. Everybody says this show is so good. You all are gonna make me watch it.
I know I haven't watched
Yeah.
it either, so I'm gonna have to with you.
I know, right, Bella? Now we're gonna have to be like, oh, Tracy,
What's it
did you
called
see
again?
this part?
What's it
Love-
called again?
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
I love anything that's metaphysical or magic. So you know, if I'm missing out on that, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So Lance said, "Thank you, Miss Tracy, Colleen, Bella, Lamar, and Chelsea.
No
You're
problem.
welcome.
Yeah.
Love this show. Wait, love this show. Thank you, Callie. We're trying. We're really, really trying. And, you know, it's all good in the hood. Get your
All love.
Roku's, guys. Get your Roku's. I don't know how long I'm staying on Apple. So get your Roku's. All right. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye, Lamar.
You guys stay
Bye,
on.
Bella.
Stay
Bye,
on. Stay
Tracy.
on.
Hi,
Stay
Kylie.
on. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't